Who do you think will win in a fight between One Punch Man Saitama and Superman today? Comparing the powers of Saitama, One Punch Man, and Superman DC Comics is quite complicated because they come from two different universes with their own rules of power. Saitama is known for his one-punch ability, One Punch, meaning he can defeat any opponent with just a single punch. His power seems to have no limits and continuously increases over time. Saitama has extremely fast movement speed and reflexes, along with the ability to withstand extremely powerful attacks without being harmed. Superman possesses superior strength, speed, and durability, allowing him to fly, lift heavy objects, withstand large explosions, and move at the speed of light. Superman has extremely sensitive eyesight, hearing, and smell, allowing him to see through objects, hear sounds at long distances, and smell smells at very long distances. Superman can fly freely and survive in space without oxygen. Before we dive into the analysis, please click the subscribe button. Please remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you very much. Saitama possesses such overwhelming strength that a single sneeze is enough to destroy a giant planet. Meanwhile, Superman, with his extraordinary ability, can wipe out the entire solar system with a single sneeze. Saitama's attack ability is not limited to nearby objects, but can also cause mass destruction to stars millions of light years away in the vast universe. These evidences confirm that both characters possess cosmic-level power, with the ability to shape or destroy on a galactic scale. There may be multiple galaxies within that area of destruction, but in the grand scheme of things, it is still a tiny fraction of the universe, nowhere near the multi-galaxy or entire universe level. Superman's offensive power is ranked at universal level. A clear demonstration of this ability is when Superman destroyed a machine designed to counter and neutralize the Big Bang. In order to do so, he was forced to create an attack force more powerful than the Big Bang itself, since the machine was canceling out the power of the explosion. While Saitama has shown the ability to destroy at least a few solar systems, Superman goes far beyond that with his ability to manipulate and destroy entire universes. As such, there is a huge gap between the two characters in terms of power levels, with Superman far superior to Saitama in terms of cosmic power. Saitama is a human, while Superman has been shown to be invulnerable to any human being on multiple occasions. No matter how hard Saitama tries to throw punches, he will not be able to inflict any damage on Superman. Superman has shown incredible abilities that go far beyond the limits of strength. He has moved the sun and held a black hole in his hands without being harmed. Superman has also created a star, moved a massive galaxy, and destroyed an entire galaxy with a single sneeze. He has also separated continents from each other, moved the Earth, and lifted Warworld, a giant artificial planet. These feats demonstrate Superman's overwhelming power on a cosmic level, far beyond the limits of a human being like Saitama. During the crossover event Our Worlds at War, the entire universe was thrown into peril when Imperiex, a colossal entity encased in an invulnerable suit of armor, sought to reshape reality. He discovered a flaw in the structure of the universe and resolved to fix it by creating a new Big Bang. To achieve this goal, Imperiex aimed to destroy Earth, as after the Crisis on Infinite Earths event, Earth was confirmed to be the center of the DC universe. Before directly descending on Earth, he sent a series of destructive probes to devastate countless worlds. These probes not only destroyed the planet, but also wiped out entire galaxies, part of a grand plan to wipe out the current universe to create a new reality. His brutal approach and abilities, far beyond normal limits, put the DC universe in danger of complete destruction. Ultimately, an alliance between Apocalypse, Earth, and Brainiac's massive Warworld came together to defeat Imperiex. However, Brainiac 13 quickly betrayed his allies by absorbing Imperix's power to increase his own. Superman, having absorbed the energy from his journey to the sun, could not allow this to continue. With his newfound power, he was able to lift the entire Warworld, a planet far larger than Earth, and even dwarf Apocalypse, sending it and Imperiex back to the moment of the first Big Bang. At this primordial moment, Imperiex realized that the flaw he saw in the universe was his own existence from the beginning. With this belated realization, Imperiex was caught up in the primordial cosmic explosion. Superman overcame all obstacles and fought directly in the ultimate cosmic event. Saitama once confronted Boros, a powerful warrior capable of destroying the surface of the Earth, including many continents, with his power alone. During this fierce battle, Boros also displayed incredible power, destroying a moon of Jupiter, a feat equivalent to the destruction of the moon. With his serious punch, Saitama gained power from the solar system level to the omnipotent galactic level. The highlight of the match was when Saitama completely neutralized Boros' final attack, dubbed the collapsing star roaring cannon, a blow powerful enough to wipe out the surface of the Earth in an instant. Obviously, that serious punch wasn't 100% Saitama's, but he certainly put in some effort, at least a small part of it. In contrast, Superman never reaches his full power unless he is exposed to the energy of a quasar for a limited time. So talking about an amplified Superman is wrong, it's just getting closer to its maximum. Superman has destroyed a multiverse with countless universes with a single punch, and with that punch, he defeated the creator of the multiverse and even destroyed the sixth dimension. The sixth dimension is a multi-dimensional reality where countless multiverses are formed and governed by powerful supercelestial beings under the guidance of the Source. This is a place where concepts exist that go beyond the limits of normal space and time. With such a background, Superman has proven that his power is far beyond limitless without having to use all of his abilities. He has openly stated that he can destroy an entire universe if necessary. His statements and actions not only reflect his transcendent potential, but also affirm Superman's position as a symbol of unparalleled power in the DC world. The universe in the DC world is trillions of times larger than the universe we know. This is where the concepts of time, space, and reality are defined by transcendent laws. Typically, he survived an attack from Soulfire Darkseid, one of the most powerful versions of Darkseid, possessing the power to transcend the limits of time and space, can restructure reality and control souls. Withstanding and standing firm against such godlike power not only illuminates Superman's unparalleled durability, but also shows that he is the embodiment of ultimate power, always above the dangers coming from any cosmic level. Saitama is built as a satirical version of superheroes, with the central premise that he possesses unbeatable power. This is the core of what makes the character unique and also the reason why surpassing him is nearly impossible. Since One Punch Man is still a relatively young manga comic series, it is difficult to pinpoint the exact limit of Saitama's power. However, thematically and by nature of the story, it is implied that his punches have no limits. As mentioned above, Saitama's abilities seem to transcend both physical and conceptual boundaries. Not only can he break the world in the story, but he can also punch through the page and defeat the writers of Superman before they can even finish creating the character. This is a way of emphasizing that Saitama is not bound by conventional rules or power levels, but exists as a symbol of limitless power and creative humor in the superhero genre. Please subscribe to the channel, it will help us a lot, and moreover, you will see great videos every day. You are the best, thank you very much. However, we cannot underestimate Superman as a symbol of superhuman strength and invincibility. No matter how severe the challenges, or even if someone manages to temporarily crush or kill him, Superman always rises from adversity and wins in the end. That is the core of who he is, an embodiment of hope and resilience that never backs down. If Superman does not win, the entire DC universe could fall into chaos and destruction. When looking at this battle from the current perspective, Superman has a clear advantage. Saitama has never faced an opponent as powerful as the Man of Steel. It is possible that in their first encounter, Saitama will not realize the level of power required to defeat Superman, just as he underestimated Boros and needed 2 punches to win. Saitama could just throw a light punch at Superman's chest, but by the time he's built up enough strength to land a second punch, Superman will have flown around, had time to call Lois, read hundreds of books, and casually pick Saitama up and throw him to the sun. That's what makes One Punch Man so special. So, unlike superheroes who have limits they have to overcome, Saitama just does a few push-ups and he's invincible. When you ask whether Saitama can beat someone, you're really missing the point. Saitama can beat anyone, because he has no limits. While Saitama usually avoids killing aliens, Superman wouldn't be able to do so if he had to. It's been suggested that Saitama can't harm invisible beings like ghosts or gods, but we really don't know the full extent of his power. A common misconception is that Saitama, aka One Punch Man, always wins with just one punch. If that were the case, then Hulk would be the strongest character in the stories and Iron Man would be unbeatable by any attack. However, names are not the deciding factor in battles. In terms of fighting records, Superman is the clear winner. Superman lives in a world where powerful and large beings constantly assert their power, and he actually has to work hard to fight them. Meanwhile, in Saitama's world, no one is strong enough to hurt him. This is his specialty. The fact that he is not always the strongest is like creating a Hawkman without a Falcon motif, a Batman without a Batgear, or a Superman without superpowers. Saitama is not a comic character, he is a parody. While his performances are impressive, they do not show that he can be on par with Superman. Suppies is not only faster, stronger, more experienced, smarter, he has many other abilities as well. Superman can even punch harder than Saitama. In the New 52, he punched Brainiac so hard that other Brainiacs in the multiverse felt it. Superman's notable feats include holding a book with an infinite number of pages, holding the Spectre with supposedly infinite weight, and holding a black hole and then flying through black holes. Some people have argued that holding an infinite book of pages means that Superman is holding an infinite weight, even though he is assisted by Shazam in this act. According to some people's reasoning, infinite weight multiplied by 2 is still infinite weight, so Superman can also hold infinite weight. This book records information about 52 multiverses, as I believe. However, I believe that this book has a finite number of pages and infinite is just a metaphor. Similarly, when talking about the Sentinel's feat, it is said that the Sentinel holds the mass of all eternity. Eternity is a measure of time, but I am not a physicist, so I am not sure if this is related to infinite mass. His feat of holding infinite weight is completely meaningless. Even if Superman sucked the energy of all the stars in the universe, he could not do this. Saitama can survive a black hole. Saitama has been subjected to the immense gravitational force of Boros' lieutenant, which he claims is as strong as the center of a black hole. I personally believe he lied. Since we're taking it word for word, that's a feat. Saitama can move faster than light in the webcomic. Saitama's light speed attack is 2 light speed slashes. Saitama still casually dodges as usual. This is your light speed feat. Light speed flash's name was changed to Flashy 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 in the anime, and I believe light speed is just a fancy name. Also, when he fought Garo, he didn't move at light speed, but by manga logic, it is a feat. There is also a rumor that Saitama can destroy half the universe with a single punch. Apparently, one himself stated so. I can't find any evidence for this claim online. These feats put him on par with superhumans without the need for infinite books, or the weight of sentinels is equivalent to eternity. But if we take all that into account, Superman still faces the same stupid unlimited fallacy raised by genes. Also, if the infinite weight theory is taken into account, Shazam and Wonder Woman can lift infinite weight as well. Shazam fought Black Adam so he can withstand infinite damage. Wonder Woman fought Ares so he can withstand infinite damage. Superman wins, not just in terms of feats, but in every aspect. He is faster, stronger, much smarter, and has much better reflexes. Saitama is probably on par with Superman in terms of strength, but that's it. Most people would probably say that Saitama is a joke character so he can beat anyone with one punch, but no, Saitama can't beat anyone outside his universe with one punch. And even if Saitama can one punch anyone, why couldn't he do it to Boros? You could say he held back, but that doesn't mean he didn't punch Boros. Look, I'm not biased, Saitama is strong but not for everyone. But why did Superman win? Look, Saitama is just a human, but Superman is a very powerful alien. Superman has more powers than Saitama, like heat vision, freeze breath, flight, X-ray vision. Does Saitama have any of these powers? No. Saitama has powers like super strength, super speed, long jump. Does Superman have any of these powers? Yes. So yeah. Regardless of the universe, Superman wins, and unlike other heroes, he can travel back in time around the Earth at the speed of light, and since he has the strength to lift about 200 billion tons with just one hand, and now without restraint, he is a boxing Superman. Saitama's strongest feat is Sirius. It stopped an explosion that destroyed stars. If Saitama was only 0.01% Sirius, he would be a 100% solar system destroyer. Superman sneezed and destroyed a solar system. Superman has defeated characters capable of destroying entire universes. Superman won very easily. I hope you enjoy this fight. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like. That's it for today's video. Thank you very much.